There's this one question I keep hearing from copywriters almost every day, and it's keeping them from landing these premium copywriting clients so they can quit their 9 to 5, drop out of college, travel the world, and do all of this stuff they want. The question I hear is always, do businesses actually find value in working with me? These copywriters believe they can't bring enough value to the business, and it's funny. It's funny, and of course, in a sense, they're right. If you're working with what I call last resort prospects, businesses won't find value in you. Okay, they won't find value to you because if they're just making 4, 5, 6 figures, not only are they not gonna be able to afford you, they're not gonna be able to pay for your services, but they also won't be able to get the most out of your service because they have a very small audience. They don't have an offer that's already working. They don't have a premium brand, so they're not gonna get quite the return for their investment. Okay, your skills aren't gonna bring that much value to the business, but it's not your fault. This is why I wanted to make this video. It's not your fault. It's because of the business. Remember what I told you a second earlier? These business owners just don't have an offer that's working. They don't have a business. They don't have an actual business. If they're just making 4 or 5 figures, they don't have an actual business. If they just have 3,000 followers on Instagram and no other audience, they don't have a business. You can't help them monetize it because that's mainly your purpose. That's mainly your job as a copywriter. It's monetizing their audience. They do the job of building their audience. You do the job of monetizing their audience. This is what usually happens. So yeah, something I always tell my students when they're asking me this question about, do business actually find value with me? It's easier to help a business go from 100k a month to 110k a month and you get a piece of that than to try to help a 5-figure business grow to 6 figures. It's very easy to help a client who's already making good money to make a little bit more money. It's always easier. Okay, it's very easy. So what I want to tell you is you always want to focus on the people with money. I'm talking about the people who are 7, 8 figures, 7, 9 figures, and these are the only clients who are going to pay you premium. So if you ask me, it's not even worth it working with all these other clients. And now you may be thinking, and what about this other thing I've heard, this process where you work with one client in the beginning, it's free trial, and then you work with a bigger client, then you work with an even bigger client, and you keep going, you keep growing. I believe that's bullshit. I believe you're just adding friction, and I believe you're adding unnecessary steps to the process of reaching 10k a month. For example, my students, they don't even work with I call them beginner clients because they are actually beginner. 5 figures isn't anything. I'm making 6 figures, so they're not really anything. They're not really a business owner. I'm more of a business owner than them, and I don't even have a business, if you call it. I have a copywriting service based business. So yeah, I'm making more money than them if they're 4 or 5 figures. So you better be working with me if you want to be working with somebody. It will be better to work with me. And no, I'm not suggesting you work with me either. And that's what I want to tell you, man. Don't listen to all the crappy advice that's out there. Like, don't. Just use your brain. Does this actually make sense to you? Why would you spend all this time working with small clients when you won't even be able to get them results? Why? I remember I had to work with probably 5-10 clients, small clients, and I still wasn't able to leverage anything. I wasn't able to get them results, and it wasn't just because I wasn't that good, because of course I wasn't the best. I'm still not the best, and yeah, I wasn't able to get them any results. I wasn't able to leverage anything, so I wasn't able to get new clients, and I was like, oh, what if I land another small client and I get them results? And then the same thing kept happening, and it wasn't until I worked with my first 8-figure client that I got them insane results. It was last summer around this period, May. I think it was May, June last year. I worked with my first 8-figure client, and we did a project together. I helped them make thousands of dollars. From what they told me, I wrote a sales page for him. He got 15% conversion rates. I mean, where have you seen that? 15% conversion rates on a sales page. That's unheard of. I've never heard of this before. Usually sales pages convert at 1 to 2%, usually. And so We achieved this result, and then from what he told me, he upsold 100 plus people to a $22,000 program. So that's another 2.2 million. And I was able to leverage that result, and that's how I got to where I am today, where I'm making 10K a month consistently. The only way you're gonna be able to leverage results so you can get better clients, more clients, new clients, is by working with the good clients, the premium clients. So stop focusing on what I call last resort prospects and only start focusing on premium clients. And that's what's gonna get you to the next level, so you can land premium retainers, 5K retainers, and you can reach 10K a month. So yeah, that's what I want to leave you with. If you found any value in this, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.